Hello, welcome in. So today I'm going to do an angelic message. So I'm going to tune into the angelic realm and see is there anything that they want to share with us. So take it as it resonates. It is a collective message, so not everything is going to resonate with you. There may be a sentence I say that is something for you, or the whole reading might resonate. So just use your intuition. Don't try and make anything stick if it doesn't make sense. So let's see. What does the angelic realm want to say to us? Yes. So if it's something you have been wondering if you're getting the green light for it, the answer is yes, you are. What else do they want to tell us? What else do they want to say, please? The cards want to fly everywhere here, so there's a lot to say. What do they want to say? Let's see. Opportunity. So there's something here. I don't know whether it's like it's coming in or it has already arrived, and you're like, is this good for me? And they're like, yes, this has been sent by us. Look for the sign. Trust. Ask for help from others. So I might be working with somebody here. Might be an opportunity to work with somebody. Forgiveness within the next few weeks. And a yes again. So there's something really positive here. Forgiveness. I want to say forgiveness of self, but I feel there's something here you've worked on. You've been working on yourself here and you've gained some new insight. And perhaps you forgive yourself here for some stuff. And this is kind of like that was the kind of anchor to get you this new opportunity that's coming in here. Let's get one of these. But they have been sending you signs and synchronicities here. Beauty. Okay. What else? Confidence. Wow. And new beginnings. Wow. Okay. Strengths underneath that and transformation. So, whatever you have been working on here in your own journey here, whatever you have been going through and sort of like working really hard on take looking within here, seeing what you need to change, whatever you have gained a lot of strength from that and confidence here. Like I just feel I mean the transformation card was under the deck, but I just feel such a difference in who you were as to who you are now. Like if I kind of feel like there's been such a transformation for the last couple of years. It's like it almost feels like these cards are saying you're ready. You're ready now. You're ready. Strength card. Where you might have felt in the past you didn't have the strength, you have the strength now. It's like you've worked so hard on yourself here. I can just feel the level of healing work that has been done here. Enlightenment, certain things. Look at this. Like you've taken the time out here to like work on yourself here. No sort of like putting time stamps on it. Three of Cups. Not putting any time stamps on it saying, right, I need to have this sort of looked at and finished and put in a box and a bow on it in a week's time. It's taken as long as it's needed to take here. There's no restrictions on like it's this sense of I want to change this about myself. I want to look at this. I want it healed properly and it'll take as long as it takes. I'm not willing to just, I don't want to revisit this again. I want to visit it. I want to fix it now and it's done and we're ready to move along here. Hanged man. This has taken you a number of years here. We've just sort of like I kind of feel like put yourself into isolation here. Did something flip over? You put yourself into isolation and just like worked on you and sort of like done stuff around you and not concerned yourself too much with the outside world. That makes sense to you? But it's how you're stepping out here. Five of Wands. It's how you're stepping out. It's this beauty and confidence. How you're being seen here is rattling a few feathers. Got some people in the background here having a little chitter chatter about what way you're being presented now. So whatever it's been, whatever you've been through in the past here, I feel that there are people like are seeing the dramatic change. Four of Cups. And there's energies around you that don't like it. King of Swords. I don't see you caring. I don't see you caring at all. Because you've seen a bigger picture here. If people are sort of chittering and chattering and talking behind backs, a lot of it is jealousy. They're jealous. Or another reason people don't or people talk behind other people's back is that they don't fully understand here. So it's like let's gossip about it. You know what I mean? But I see you not you don't care here. You're like King of Swords, like it's business. I'm here to like do what I'm here to do. Death card. It's like the person that used to care no longer exists. Or that's not the right way to say it. The person who would have like listened to the tittle tattle behind backs and took into account what Josie was saying round the corner, she doesn't exist or he doesn't exist anymore. Says, I know what my path is. I know where I'm going. I know where this is taking me. I might not know every detail, but I have the higher view that I know I'm on the right path and I trust here. The trust card's out. Six of Swords. You know to trust them. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of opportunities here. Whatever this new beginning is and this opportunity, it opens up a lot of doors here. Moving towards this opens up so many doors here. And that's where the jealousy is because people will see that. If you've already started in this journey, Knight of Pentacles. If you've already started in this journey, this chitter chatter has already started. If this is coming up for you, then this chitter chatter's coming. This has been slow. You know, you've taken your time, you've done your healing. This is a slow progress here. So what's coming in for you? The opportunities here. These Seven of Cups here. This is a slowly built legacy, abundance type of thing here. Temperance, here you are. Temperance angel with the support of the angelic realm here. Doing what you're guided to do. Two of Pentacles. High Priestess. You may work in the spiritual field here. Ace of Cups. Just like me, you may do something. You may be a healer, a psychic medium. There may be something you do here in the spiritual community here. And that's where a lot of gossip comes into play too, because it's not the norm. So there might be a lot of like when people don't understand or don't want to understand, they put it down. They talk, you know, nasty about it and stuff like that. Do you know the moon card here? You know, what's this? Nine of Swords in reverse. Those nights of worrying about what people are thinking or what people are saying, or like water off a duck's back. We really don't give a shit. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. So you know this is going to happen. You know they're going to be out there wanting to stick their knife in your back. You know they are. It's either not taking the time to understand what it is, and therefore you completely diss it off as being a load of shit. So if you're working in the spiritual realms and any sort of a work wise, and there's people talking about it behind your back, they're not taking the time to understand or want to understand, so they diss it. It's a load of rubbish. Don't be listening to them. It's nonsense. Whatever. Then on the other hand, you have the people who the things you might be saying or the work that you do starts to speak for itself, and they start to get a bit worried. So they start to diss you too because they're like, well, some of the stuff that they've said or some of the stuff they're doing is actually right. And can they read my energy? Can they tell the things that I'm up to? So they dish you because they're worried about exposure. Meanwhile, you're over here being the boss, bossing up, Emperor energy. You're like well above this. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. This kind of feels like digging in here to a past life legacy here. Hierophant. Whatever this is, it's like it's bringing through talents that you had in a past life here. Seven of Pentacles. So you've went and trained here in something or some things here. You've reawoken the talents that were already there. Ace of Swords, the truth. The Sun card. Reawakening the abilities that you already had within the world. Bringing them from that world to this world. From one realm to another. So you may be a psychic medium here. You may be able to channel the other realms here and gain wisdom in order to help people. And that could be why some people are really worried because it's like, oh, hold on a minute. You know, if she's here or he's here telling things and say I'm up to no good, are they going to expose me? So they get in first and then they start to badmouth you. But I don't feel you have anything to worry about here because you're on your path and you're just concentrating on you. This stuff's going on and you're aware of it and it's being brought up in this reading to make you aware of it, but it's not touching you. I kind of feel with the forgiveness card here, there's a level of compassion here. Nine of Wands, they kind of want you to be this way and you're like this way. You're like, this doesn't touch me. I'm not. I'm focused. I can feel you focused here on the job at hand, like where you're progressing to. This here isn't Five of Swords. Doesn't touch the Empress. Does not touch the Empress here. And the majority of it is jealousy. And it's not, It's jealousy over how you're publicly being seen because there is recognition here for what you do, but it's also about they can see your material wealth here. They can see you are growing your legacy here. And it's like they're jealous of that. And I think too, there's something here because you've done so much work on yourself with the beauty and the confidence here. You've done so much work on yourself behind the scenes. Whatever it is you're out here doing, you make it look so easy. And these people are like how she, there's anger about that. Like, how does she make it look so easy? But they're not aware of what went on behind the scenes, how you had to sort of take the time out to work at this and whatever. But it's how people are saying it's so easy. Make it look so easy, which you've got a lot of confidence about it because you know who's behind you here. You know you've got the your spiritual team with you, like you know you've got that support there. Your mind, your body, and your soul, number 22. You know it within you that what you're doing is right. So you've no need to worry about what other people think. 22, page 78. Let's see what this says. You're not worried about what other people think. Who are you? This question is at the center of spiritual inquiry. You may not know exactly who you are, and that is okay. In fact, it's good to be curious. This card is drawing you back to yourself to remind you that you have been created in this mind, body, and soul for a reason. Remember that you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Your work is to align all parts of yourself so that this divinely created being is living your life to your fullest potential. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Open the connection between your mind, body, and soul so that you begin to feel whole again. How to connect mind, body, and soul. Start a yoga practice. Whether you are new to yoga or have an experienced practice, this card is here to guide you to the mat. The word yoga means union, bringing your mind, body, and spirit back together. And through practicing yoga, you will begin to feel this. Allow this practice of breath and movement to reconnect you to all aspects of yourself. You will then find it easier to listen to the whispers of your intuition. So that might be something there. If you haven't got yourself a yoga practice, and maybe something to consider there. But I feel with this work that you have done over the last number of years, like this hasn't been like overnight. You have put effort into this. This is at least a couple of years, at least more. But you have put this effort in, and to be able to step forward now onto this new path, and there's people around you here are going like, who does she or who does he think he is? You know who you are. If you resonate with this and you want to come to the extended, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look and see what we don't see coming, any blockages, what the outlook looks like, and then we'll get some more angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link will be below, and I'll see you over there.